This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the afternoon of Tuesday, October 24th, 2023. I'm Kate Sharon. Seeking to flip on its reputation for pricey, insufficient housing issues, Bloomington is turning an old downtown hospital into a neighborhood filled with new housing types aimed at affordability with connections to major amenities. Officials see the land as an opportunity to utilize housing types in high demand locally throughout the new Hopewell neighborhood. The city said it plans to build around 1,000 residential units, including single-family, multiplex, townhomes, and multifamily. The goal is to have about 20% of the new units be affordable and workforce housing. Mayor John Hamilton.
It will have a big mix of kinds of environment to live in. We won't see a lot, I think, of kind of single family yard housing here. We need to see more missing middle, triplexes and townhomes and small apartments, as well as, some good sized apartment buildings and condos, we hope.
The neighborhood will be a place where anyone from any economic background can live, according to officials in Hopewell plans. A major focus will be expanding rental and ownership opportunities that are affordable for workforce households who may have difficulties with making rent and finding housing close to work. To increase transparency around Indiana students' education performance, new report cards issued by the State Education Department are now required to be posted on nearly every Hoosier school's website. Beginning October 15th, each public and state-accredited non-public school must post online a performance report from the Indiana Department of Education that shows how its students are doing on academic and other measures. The report cards replace the state's previous accountability system in which the state assigned an A through F grade to measure a school's quality. School grades have effectively been suspended since 2018, when Indiana shifted from I-STEP to a new state standardized test, and later grappled with the COVID-19 pandemic. The executive director of the Red Skelton Museum of American Comedy at Vincennes University says a $4 million expansion will shine a greater spotlight on another aspect of the famed comedian's talent. The museum last week held a ceremonial groundbreaking for the Lothian and Red Skelton Gallery of Fine Art, which director Ann Pratt said will provide the opportunity to showcase numerous original Red Skelton paintings provided by his widow.
We wanted to create a space to really give these paintings sort of their due, I guess. So this gallery that will be attached will be able to hold many, many more paintings, and will create a whole new archive space that will just hold his paintings and drawings and all everything related to his career in art.
The $4 million gift was provided by the Skelton Estate to create the 7,200 square foot gallery on the VU campus. The museum said Skelton began painting in the 1940s, and an original painting could sell for up to $50,000 in the 1980s. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Whether it's a new hire or a noteworthy promotion, IIB's Bigwigs and New Gigs serves as a platform to promote your team. Our revamped offering includes being featured on both the newly redesigned newsletter and at InsideIndianaBusiness.com. Subscribers to the Business News subscription save $10 off every listing. Plus, you can save $100 by bundling your submission to IIB with the Indianapolis Business Journal or the Indiana Lawyer. More at InsideIndianaBusiness.com.
Jason Cloth, president and CEO of Indianapolis-based job placement initiative Ascend Indiana, will step down from his role at the end of the year. The organization announced the news Tuesday morning, saying Cloth, quote, plans to focus on his family and spending more time with his two young children. The Central Indiana Corporate Partnership, the parent of Ascend Indiana, said it will work on a transition plan over the next few months. Cloth will consult for Ascend Indiana after stepping down. Cloth helped start Ascend Indiana in 2016. The initiative has since raised more than $50 million in philanthropic gifts from organizations like the Lilly Endowment, the Richard M. Fairbanks Foundation, and Glick Philanthropies to support Hoosier job seekers. Indiana University Health Foundation, the fundraising arm of IU Health's adult hospitals, is launching a $200 million fundraising campaign with the ambitious goal of making Indiana one of the healthiest states in the country. The fundraiser, called All the Difference, was scheduled to be announced at a corporate breakfast Tuesday morning in Indianapolis. It marks the first fundraiser for the foundation since it was founded in 2018 to consolidate 15 separate IU Health hospital foundations around the state. The campaign is set up to fund projects to help Hoosiers avoid avoid and treat illness and injury, along with programs outside hospital walls, including social factors that contribute to poor health, such as housing, education, employment, and access to healthy food. The foundation has already raised $125 million since January 1st of 2020 toward the $200 million goal. Fiber internet provider Smithville is working to bring new network access to nearly 400 homes in the Monroe County town of Steinsville. The project is part of Smithville's $10 million of investments in rural Indiana over the last 10 months. The Steinsville project, which is expected to provide access to 382 homes, is being built out in 3 phases. The second and third phases should begin in 2024. Smithville also currently has fiber optic projects underway in several areas, including in southeast Greene County, the Stanford area southwest of Bloomington, the Indian Hills region in the Gosport area of Owen County, and western Monroe County. Fort Wayne-based Franklin Electric Incorporated is reporting third quarter net income of $57.8 million, down from $58.6 million during the same period last year. CEO Greg Sengstack said Tuesday the company's earnings are the result of a quarter that was more challenging than anticipated. The company is also reporting net sales totaled $538.4 million, down from $551.7 million in the third quarter of 2022. Franklin Electric manufactures systems and components, including motors and pumps, designed for the movement of water and energy for residential, commercial, agricultural, industrial, municipal, and fueling applications. Roche Diagnostics CEO Brad Moore is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports, and entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Kate Sharon for Inside Indiana Business, Radio on Demand.